Oh, hello, it's me, your friend who's too lazy to wash her hair. So today I'm going to be sharing with you not one, not two, but 3 ways to hide the mess that you have created whenever you're on Zoom calls. Don't pretend like your computer isn't pixelated. Anyway, so I am going to be doing all these hairstyles with my hair parted in the middle because I don't want to get bullied by the youth. Just kidding. I'll kick your asses. Anyway, so along with your hair parted in the middle, you are going to want to make sure you have brushed through it. Things are smooth. They're dirty, but you know, they're smooth. And also make sure that you have parted it down the back so that your hair is in 2 little chunks. So taking one, you're just going to go ahead and shove that to the side. You don't need her. And then we're going to finally start our first hairstyle. So for this, personally, I do like to leave a little piece, you know, make me feel like a youthful individual. So I just leave a little piece out of the front, and the rest of my hair I brush back and pull up into like a high pigtail of sorts. We're going very Baby Spice, you know? And then I'm gonna grab a small clear elastic, and instead of pulling my hair all the way through this, I'm just going to pull half of it so you have this little loop, and then taking the elastic, I'm just gonna go ahead and double it on top of itself, like when you're tying, you know what I'm saying? So that you have this weird, sad... But I promise you this is going somewhere. So I like to take this like little bun that you've made and just start pulling out pieces very gently from both sides so that it becomes a little more full, a little less depressed, you know. And then with a bobby pin, just pin this down so that again, it's more of a circular, like vibrant shape. And that will leave you with something like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other side. Again, you're just pulling all of your hair back, not actually pulling it into a ponytail, just making a sad bun. And you know, if you have more hair than me, all of these will look better. Once I have done this on both sides, I usually find like one of them is gonna be a little more excited than the other, you know? So I will just like try to go back in, so again, keep pulling out some pieces just to make sure that your Mickey Mouse ears are even. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. I like to just go through and brush out the ends. Again, this is just to kind of like hide my hair and not do any heat damage to it, but if you wanted to, you could curl the ends. I think that would be very cute. But this is just an easy, efficient way to get your hair out of your face that doesn't involve any talent and makes you look like you're messy, but like stylish messy, or at least that's the lie I'm telling myself. So anyway, let's move on to hairstyle number 2. So for this, again, we're just gonna start middle part. Your hair's just looking like dry on the bottom, but somehow greasy on the top, you know, so you're gonna take about a 1-inch piece from the front of your hair. And this I like to just kind of like pull or comb backwards and then separate this into 3 very small strands. Wow. And just go ahead and give this a quick, just like simple braid. Just like braid it. I have faith in you. If you don't know how to braid, that's okay. There's tutorials on the internet. And yeah, you know, for me, my braid does end up being the size of like a phone charging cord, but it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and tie this off again, and then I also like to go into the braid and kind of just pull it apart to make it look thicker and just a little bit more messy, and like in a good way, you know, that's my whole brand, messy in a good way. So you're gonna do that, and then I like to take a piece of hair that's about the same size as what you pulled on the front, but just take the piece immediately behind your hair, and then you are going to grab this, pull it back, and then just lay the braid down on top of it, and then just go ahead and tie these together into just like a little, again, a little pigtail almost. Then you're just gonna go ahead and repeat on the other side, and wow, she's a woman. So I do like to go through and just like remove the hair tie from the braid, otherwise you just have a weird little piece. And you can do this by just pulling it out, or because these do tend to pull out a lot of hair, you also can just cut these. So just fun fact if any of you were wondering and you don't want to rip your hair out. So anyway, like, because your hair is actually going to be down for this hairstyle, mine, again on day 3, is looking like this. So I am just going to go ahead and add in some dry shampoo. This one is from Pros. I like it a lot. And then I am also using their hair oil on my ends. And I'm just using a very small amount to kind of just like bring them back to life, make them look a little less like dead and decrepit after sleeping on it for 3 days. And any excess, just like rub it in your elbows. We know they're dry. And yeah, that is everything. Ideally, I would have fixed that one piece of hair that is causing the bane of my existence. But other than that, I like doing this a lot when I just want to get my hair out of my face. For the final look 3, yes, that braid being in my hair for 1 minute did make an imprint. Oh well, we've already gone over that I have fine hair. So I like to again just go through and brush everything out. More just kind of like separate off one half of your hair because we don't really need to touch that right now. But working with the other half that is down, I again like to just pull out some pieces in the front. So what I am going to do for this is we are creating little like bubble braids. So you're just going to section off a top section of your hair, and you are going to want to have quite a few of these little clear elastics for this. So just like warning you now, I get mine on Amazon. I will put it down below. But you are just going to take that piece and just pull it into, again, a very small pigtail right on the top of your head. And then you are going to take a section that is similarly sized right below that and just add it in to the top little pigtail that you had, and again just tie that off. Then you're going to finish off the whole thing with a section below it, and keep in mind, yes, if you had more hair than me, you could do this several times and it would look a lot more impressive. But I just do 3 because I have long ago accepted that my Norwegian roots have given me, yes, skin that tans, but hair that doesn't exist. So whatever works for you and your hair type, we love it all, we accept it all, it's great, embrace it, friends, and just go ahead and repeat this on the other side. Now, what's great about this is as I was doing just that and finally finished off my hair, I actually thought this was very cute. I wore it for the rest of the day, and you will never really be able to see it because my camera said, hey, now that you're done, I'm just gonna weirdly just like not focus anymore. And welcome to my videos, welcome to my channel, subscribe. But I hope that these so anyway, go try a new hairstyle, like my video despite it going blurry, and have a nice day. Bye. Thank you for watching.